What's good? We got another Legends roster video coming at you. You see a little preview game, Phoenix Suns against the Atlanta Hawks, with some St. Louis Hawks mixed in there and some other people. In case you missed some of the previous episodes and you were like, what in the world? Why are you misspelling Bob Pettit's name? I did not. They won't let you spell Bob Pettit's name correctly because the last three letters in his name they are perceiving as some sort of obscenity, which it's not, but we know how that goes. Nonetheless, absolutely make sure you guys don't forget to hit that like button for me, please. I appreciate it deeply. And also, make sure you check the description for the link to Mr. 502's channel, because he is going to be doing that Xbox One version of this roster, and then also some of the other details on some of the variations of the roster that are also going to be done. But let's get to this round of Legends. I don't know why I can't find the words today. Bear with me. What's good? We got another one with George Mikan, the first ever dominant big man in the NBA. I don't go too crazy when I create George Mikan. I'm gonna let y'all know too when you look at the creations. Man, obviously we don't have the goggles, but if I did, I think this would have been one of my most spot-on creations. Thought it came out pretty good. He is a Hall of Famer. We used the 50-51 season. He averaged 28.4 points a game, 14 rebounds, 3.1 assists. They didn't keep steals and blocks. Shot 80% from the free throw line, only about 43% from the field. So I know that, guys shot lower percentages back then in the day, but I still gotta, it's a couple things you gotta take into consideration. We gotta take into consideration, would this guy have had the athleticism to play in today's game? Because obviously in the Legends thing, he's gonna be playing against guys from all different types of eras. And how would the game translate? So I tried to give them some of their credit based off of their statistics, but some of the other things we just factor in. Hey, things like athleticism, size, all that thing. He's not going to be the biggest guy on the court at 6'10" in this league. So that's one thing to keep in mind. I'm going to go ahead and move and show you guys the specifics. Check it out. Lenny Wilkens, one of the few people in NBA history who are actually inducted into the Hall of Fame as both a player and a coach. So that's quite the distinction. He's known as a defensive wizard and a playmaker extraordinaire as a player. He was really solid throughout his entire career. So longevity was definitely something that he had. I used the 68-69 season, which was his first year with the Seattle Supersonics. He had already had a great career with the Hawks. He was 31 years old. He averaged 22.4 points a game, 6.2 rebounds, 8.2 assists. He shot 77% from the free throw line, 44% from the field. He was a 9-time NBA All-Star, and just an awesome player, to be honest. I mean, it seems like the Sonics / Oklahoma City, they kept a sharp defensive point guard. I mean, you got Lenny Wilkens, Dennis Johnson, Gary Payton, Russell Westbrook. It's just like defensive-minded point guards. Obviously, Russ does more than just defense. All of those guys did, but defense is definitely a part of all of their games. So that's going to be interesting to see how that looks for that Seattle all-time team. But check out Lenny. 24 years old, 96, 97 version of Grant Hill. Man, I'm going to tell you, I always say this to people. If you want to talk about two of the biggest, like, well, I can't call it like a basketball tragedy, because Grant did still have a pretty solid career as he came back, but he was pretty much nowhere near the guy he was in his prime, and that's what I'm trying to represent here. His numbers compare very favorably, or at least comparably, to LeBron James. And yeah, I said LeBron James because Grant Hill, the season I'm taking here, 21.4 points a game, 9 rebounds, 7.3 assists, 1.8 steals, 0.6 blocks, 3.2 turnovers per game, and he also shot just under 50%, and he made 71% of his free throws, which is, if you look at LeBron's numbers, like especially from like last year and maybe the year before that, it's very comparable. Now, his years with Miami, that with the Heat, when he shot almost like 60%, and that's just a whole different situation. But recently, and most of LeBron's years before then, Grant would be right there in that same category. He was amazing. He was really amazing. Check out the creation specific.